playoffs. It is the wild card game. Copperheads against Squirrels, the numbers 4 and 5 seeds. Winner moves on to face the Virginia Salty Crabs, the number 1 seed. Jack Edgecombe for the Squirrels, interrupted all the way for the Copperheads. Josh Greco with a shot and a save. Steered away into the corner. Back the other way for Edgecombe. Tim Hickey in net for the Copperheads. And the center pass did not get all of it. Coming into the corner. And there is a whistle. And we may have something against the Copperheads. Let's see what they call. A tripping call has been assessed to Andrew Cernis. So an early power play coming for the Squirrels. Off the draw, coming back. Coming across, there's a shot, gets blocked through track off the shot from Mark Williams into the corner. The Squirrels have had a lot of trouble with offense this season. Here's a shot, gets deflected by a defender. And behind the net, look out, here it is! Ryan Reich in his prime spot, looking for the wraparound, but the defense seals it off. Back to Williams. Goes across, one-timer shot going wide. Going back to the opposite corner. And lifted out, and the penalty kill getting to work for the Copperheads halfway through the power play. Stretch pass, Edgecombe has it. 2 defenders on top, now circles back.
Here you go, Josh.
All the way back a little bit hard.
Yes, Josh.
Back to Luke Jones. Back the other way.
Yes, Josh.
Guys, am I coming over?
Turns it back across and centers up for Jeremy Ritter. Ritter with a shot saved by Hickey. He will hang on.
Use your head, though. If it's in here, just stay on. Okay? Said.
Coming back to the Squirrels. 20 seconds left on the power play. At center, going down over to Mike Rich. Coming back around, Steve Nato. Nato walks it back. Ramon tries to go across, intercepted for a moment. Loads it up for Jones. Shot is blocked. 3 seconds left. The power play is over. Cern is back on the floor.
Keep it.
Here's
Josh,
Rich.
the other point, Josh.
Trying to find his way across to open floor.
Ring up. -2, get ready.
Matt Neff trying to break through, unable. Now they just throw it all the way down, circling around for Benny Thompson. Look out here! Sitting up in front was Brian North.
Good job, Benny.
They make contact, Sarian pass, nothing available. Copperheads back the other way. Stands it up. Sean Burns, as that deflects out of play. A hectic sequence. A couple of great chances for the Squirrels, but nothing to show. Back across and snared by John Wolf, who is in for the Squirrels. I believe that was his first save of the game. Comes back for the Squirrels. He's had the possession time, mainly thanks to the power play. Back behind the net. Spin around, making contact. Still fighting, and we got a whistle. A penalty is coming up for a hold. It's going to be a holding the stick penalty against Chris Napurala.
Good work in it, guys. Hey, way to be in front.
So a second power play coming up for the Squirrels. Nothing to show the first time around, though. They did get a couple of quality shots.
PK2 on deck. Oh, except we don't have that. So Connor holds out. Connor now.
Face off goes into the corner. Copperheads with a control. Look out. Bounces in the slot. Nothing to show for it. Comes back over to Ethan Giangreco. Sends it down along the half-end board. Now it goes across. Williams with a shot. Misfires. And a 2-on-1 for the Copperheads.
No.
To Greco, but broken up. Tries to recover. Unable. Ethan Giangreco
Got time, Joe.
at the right spot, breaking it up. With another shot. That goes wide off of Furness.
Go.
Mark Williams. Along the left boards. All the way down. Copperheads right on top of it immediately. Neff tries to hold it. Goes across to Williams. Give it away. Tries to go up, but it's blocked by Neff. That was Cole Heslin.
Hold, stamp a little bit.
Here's Edgecombe again. Looking for the slot. Nothing available. And the Copperheads doing a much better job on the penalty kill. All the way across.
Use your head, though. It's in there, stay in.
Back to Luke Jones. Now up to Edgecombe. Edgecombe across to Jones. Jones circling back, 5 seconds left on the penalty. Going across, nothing available. Back behind the net. Ritter going around, penalty is over. I take it clear, blocked by Neff. Trying to look for an option, not much there. Shot and a save by Hickey.
Keep it low.
Just glanced off the glove. The ball comes into the corner. Now there and pass goes through the zone. It's going to be a race between Neff and Heslin. Heslin will get there first. Line pass to nobody. Here they come the other way. Shot going wide from NATO. Copperheads have a lot of trouble trying to transition to offense. So far, only one shot on net for the Copperheads. Rich the other way for the Squirrels. Back into the right corner. Now plays it around. NATO drops it back. Schaefer looking for a shot. Nothing there. Gets blocked on the way. Battle for control. Schaefer still has it for the Squirrels. Tries to get it out. Burns with control. Shot save by Wolf. Juggles it a couple of times and hangs on.
You got line 3. Line 3 next. Line 3 next, guys. Line 3.
Comes back to Ryan Wright, plays it around the boards. Held on for at least a moment. Wright will send it up. Tried to go for Neff. And shot off the ceiling. They're going to let it play out. Landed in the slot, but they decide to let it play. Zernis gets double teamed by a couple of Squirrels. Shot deflects off and into the corner and out of play.
Line 3. Line 3, go. Go, boys. Here we go. Line 2 on deck. Know who you have.
Good shit, fellas. Good shit.
Line 2 next. Know who you have, please. Anthony, know who you got? Yep. Who you taking?
To make sure everything is straight, and now tie up by the Copperheads. They get control, bounces off the boards. And here they come. It's sent down, but out of play. Yeah, Jerry Luff tried to bank it off the boards, but it ends up in the Squirrels bench. So we'll have a face-off back at neutral. Comes back across, was looking for Waters. Here comes Edgecombe. Just plays it off the end boards. Thompson Trying to tie him up, unable.
Very good.
Back and forth they go. Backhand shot by Rich
Drop
gets blocked.
stock. Yes,
Gets controlled. Mark Stock gave it away. Here's Rich with a shot saved by Hickey. Off the boards. Reich keeps it going. Plays it back.
Go, go, go.
And a turnover, but it will be broken up by Mark Williams. They get it right back.
Oh.
Here comes Waters, but it gets blocked by Williams along the left board.
Billy, tell him. Here comes Bill.
Possession has become a big problem in this period. Comes back to Mike Rich, 2-on-2. Just holds the line.
Good job, Waters.
Very good shot.
Back around the boards. Across gave it away again. There's been a lot of defensive zone turnovers, but they do get it right back. Here's Napurala. Goes off the board. Weird bounce. It's stuck in the pads. And oh! And John Wolf just gave a glove to the face. We'll see if the refs called anything on this. We're gonna talk about it for a moment, but it does not look like they're gonna call anything. Comes back over to the University Squirrels with control. Off the left hand boards. Press a shot off the crossbar. The closest chance the Squirrels have had. Back. Shot from Nato gets blocked. Second chance off the glove of Hickey.
Go, break out, break out.
Behind the net, the Copperheads looking to get out. Still can't. Here's Ritter. Drop pass. Nato. Shot wide of the net. Copperheads. Turn and will clear the zone. Sean Burns in a race. Trying to get to Josh Greco. Oh, that would have been interesting. Went off a glove. I don't think that would have counted. It comes back. A battle with Joe Marshall. Back behind the net again for Edgecombe. Mark Stock trying to hang on, unable. Back to Thompson. It's a good team. And a penalty coming up. No, they put the hand down. I thought for sure that was going to be a trip, but they're going to let it play. A shot saved by Hickey, and he'll get a much-needed stoppage.
Guys, got to go both ways. Come on.
And now the refs are going to talk again. I don't think they can retroactively put a penalty on. I don't think that was what the discussion was about. Copperheads showing the displeasure. They've already had 2 penalties called against them. They were trying to look for get one called against the Squirrels. Race for control. Quick step comes offside. The Copperheads will get control with 50 seconds left. Stretch pass intercepted. Circling back around.
Get out there.
With a shot gets blocked. Went off of Mike Cassetta. And a shot saved by Hickey, and it goes wide. Cassetta again behind the net, gets bodied off. Cassetta plays on the boards looking for Dove. Couldn't get the shot. Diving play, broken up. Copperheads the other way. Trying to dance around a couple, but broken up. Plays it back around the boards. Carrilli will set it around to Matt. 10 seconds left. Held on. Shot and a save by John Wolf with 7 seconds left.
To the final whistle, boys. Let's go. Go forward.
Oh.
Trying to break through, unable. 5 seconds left. Do they have enough time? Shot by Rich and an easy save by Hickey. That will be period. Well, the Squirrels had control for most of that period, but we end up scoreless. second period ready to go, and needless to say, that was a bit of a frustrating period for the Copperheads, being stuck in their zone for most of the period. And the big message here is to minimize those defensive zone turnovers. It comes back into the Squirrel zone. That goes out of play.
One thing to keep an eye on, though, in this game, Daniel, with the Squirrels, they haven't been able to beat the Copperheads so far this season. The longer they go with that goal, you wonder how that's going to set in the back of their mind, especially after controlling play in period number 1.
Yeah, offense has been a big struggle for the Squirrels this season. And a shot save by Wolf goes into the corner. This is the turnaround start that the Copperheads have been looking for, but here comes Edgecombe. Quickly shut down. Comes back around. Cern is trying to cover it now. Petrolise is trying to step in here. Is a little too close for comfort. But here comes Josh Greco. Immediately turns it over. Williams over to Ryan Reich. Mike Rich plays it off the boards. And now give easy pickings for Petrolise. Goes off the boards and over to Williams. Stays in play and hit the scorekeeper's table. Comes back. The Copperheads trying to get a more organized attack going. Here comes Josh Greco, but offside as that little stumble there threw Joe Marshall off.
Just about, I'm going to say, inches over the line for Marshall, and that stopped. It would have been a breakaway chance for Greco. But Copperheads really getting a couple of good shots early and going. Importance with a great chance in the high slot, but a good save right away to keep him off the board.
Josh Greco, former Miley Cup champion back in 2022 with the Queen City Crowns, and moved over to the Copperheads this season. Along the boards, battle for control. Jeremy Ritter off the boards and gives it away to Stock. Now play off the boards to Sean Burns. And he was behind the line, couldn't beat it out. It's an icing.
The first face-off of the second period that's going to come back down in the Copperhead zone, and they've done a great job controlling it in that situation so far. But now we're trying to play downhill a little bit more in the second period. We'll see if they can keep that rolling here as we move on with 8:37 to go in period number 2.
For scoring, the top scorer for the Squirrels has been Jack Edgecombe, 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points. And Ryan Reich also with 8 points, but most of them come from assists. There's a shot, gets blocked by his own man. That was Chris Young. Comes around, shot gets blocked again by his own teammate. That was Jeremy Ritter. They still fight for it, going back across. With NATO trying to hang on, but it will fly off the safety screen, stays in play. Copperheads trying to escape, goes off of Chris Young, and here come the Copperheads. Here's Sean Burns, race for control, stuck in his feet somewhere. Pops out and almost had something to a wide open Connor Maelstrom. But here's NATO, shot gets blocked. Young spins around, he'll try a shot, saved by Hickey, and he'll take the face off.
Connor Malmstrom almost had a great chance right in front of the pass, just a little bit too far outstretched, and his net front presence is something you want to keep an eye on. He's been able to put the ball in the net right in front numerous times in both CSHL play and NBHL play. See if he can continue that as he gets ready to take the face off here.
Maelstrom has played in all 10 regular season games, has not scored a goal, but he does have 2 assists. Back to the line, trying to hang on. He does hang onto the line. Shot from wide angle, saved by Hickey. I can't remember a time where the Squirrels have had a lot of offensive control. Rebound attempt, saved by Hickey. 1-on-1, Yankee it up in. He's saved by Hickey. Staring in front of the play and keeps us scoreless. Another shot saved by Hickey, and needless to say, he's keeping the Copperheads in the game.
Without question, right now, Tim Hickey has been the MVP of this game so far, making countless big saves in the early going of this one. And Hickey right now, if he can keep that up, this may be the momentum shift the Copperheads need, although the Squirrels have been controlling the play over the past minute or so.
Hickey, one of 3 assigned goalies. He has an 0-4 record, a 5.5 goal against average, but you wouldn't know that from the performance so far. Tom's back over to Williams. That's a hard shot. Decides for a deflection chance. None available. Partial 2-on-1 for the Copperheads. Tries a shot save. Wolf wasn't sure where it was, but it lands in the corner with Ryan Reich. Reich will take it behind the net. Plays off the boards. Williams. Defended up, nothing available. Back it goes. Over to Williams. He has 2 goals for the season. Lines one up, shot high of the net. Rebound attempt, and somehow did not get through. I think he's got some help in the defense. Another shot going wide. Another chance. Also misfires. And going to be soon as the other way. Look out here. Oh, shot, and he missed it wide. That was James Forbes with a couple of dinks, but somehow missed it wide by inches. The shot was saved by Hickey all the way from the center line. Squirrels offside. Stretch pass. It's onside. 2-on-1. Shot save by Wolf.
Wolf with a great save by the Squirrels on that one. And right now you can see the Squirrels continuing to just try to play the possession game and get things rolling right now. They've been fortunate that the Copperheads have turned the puck over in their own zone a number of times, leading to a lot of chances. And that's happened in the neutral zone the past couple of plays too, but we'll see what happens here on this defensive zone face-off for the Squirrels.
Go back to the James Forbes chance. Just 1-on-1 and just grazed the iron. He came in with 10 goals, as that will go all the way down for icing with 5:45 left in the second.
One thing for the Squirrels in this game too, one of the biggest keys is keeping both Forbes and Greco off the boards. When it comes to the players that are in Tier 3, Forbes and Greco are 2 of the top scorers overall this season, and so far they've held them off and kept the scoreless, so we're about halfway through.
Yeah, I think this is about the most control I've seen the Squirrels all season long. It's going to come all the way down. Will it be icing? Yes, as Thompson just does not have enough speed.
Back-to-back icings for the Squirrels. Copperhead's going to make a quick change. Jasinski going to come back on the ice around the deck in favor of Thompson, and it was 2 long runs down the floor.
And a false start. We'll do it again. Now the good news for them, the Squirrels forced to keep that line out, and with a long change, that puts them in a big disadvantage. Right now it is Ritter up against Napirala. Ritter wins the draw for the Squirrels. Back to the corner, and drive, couldn't find a way through. That was from Joe Marshall off the boards. Will this make icing? And it will be. The Squirrels wanted them to wave it off because they thought they could have played it, but it's going to come back for a third icing, and once again the line has to stay out.
You got to think eventually this is going to take its toll on the Squirrels the way this has been going so far, but right now they're going to make looks like another quick change. Mark's not going to come off as the Copperheads just keep rolling different lines out there as Bill Evans just stepped on as they continue to change things up before the face-off.
Well, the one guy was right there.
And it's trying to keep the lines fresh compared to a tired line, and a shot going wide. Goes through the feet. Trying to find a way through. Ritter trying to push through. He does. Now, if he can push it down further, they can make their change, but they're still unable to. Back the other way for Marshall. Center pass, shot going wide from Wolf. Rebound attempt. Cleared away by the Squirrels. It's Young trying to get out of the zone, and they're still trying to get a change going. They do get one off. They got Nato off the floor. They still got 4 tired runners. 3 on 2, trying to make it 3 on 1. Gets pressured back. The Squirrels still busy trying to get some changes. Back to the corner again. Jones has been one of the ones that's been stuck out there. Look out, shot off the mask of John Wolf. And center pass again. Gets knocked away. Back to Kendall Kerr. Jones breaks it up along the boards. Ethan Giangreco. Tries to center up for it. Edgecombe, look out! But it won't be a little too far to handle from the corner. From behind the net, the Squirrels finally able to change their full line. Edgecombe trying to look for an option. Now goes down to Rich. Back to Edgecombe on the left corner. Trying to look for an option. Tries to go for Reich in the slot. He's double teamed. Tries to backhand it a couple times. Shot saved by Hickey. That was a bouncer. Trying to get through the screen. Shot and snared by Hickey.
Tim Hickey continuing to make great saves down the stretch. I want to go back to the chance by Kendall Kerr, though. A great shot on net just goes into the mask of the goaltender, and that keeps this one scoreless. But curious to see now with the Squirrels getting a lot of rest because the one line got pinned out there for a while, if they can take advantage of it. Just a little bit fresher legs in this situation.
Well, you got to think about the result of the next goal is really going to be telling of how that sequence played out. 3 straight icings and the Copperheads come up empty. Face-off goes off our official. Copperheads looking to clear, they do, but they're going to have to deal with an icing themselves.
Top line on the ice right now for the deck, rather, for the Copperheads is Greco and Forbes out there. See if they're going to be able to do everything here. 3:20 to go in the second period, but now a chance for the Squirrels once again to take advantage.
And a quick shot blocked. Hits the safety screen, stays in. Copperheads trying to maintain control, but the Squirrels have been aggressive with their defense. Yeah, really, their forecheck has done a great job this game. Trying to limit the Copperheads' chances, especially back in the first period. Comes all the way back and the other way for Brian North, but he stumbles a bit. Is forced to put it back to Carilli. Larry Lucas Sanchez, shot and a save by Wolf. As the Squirrels now with defensive turnovers, shot and a save, rebound, another save by Wolf. Back and wrap around, great defensive play by Schaefer. Schaefer reading it, and it's not over yet. Shot, save, rebound, looking for it. They're still doing it, the ball still loose, still can, and there's a whistle. I think the ref lost sight of it, and the Squirrels escape harm out of that sequence.
While Tim Hickey has been the anchor for the Copperheads in this game, it's safe to say John Wolf has been just as good, if not better, for the Oak City Squirrels so far, with 2:26 to go in the second period, making great saves.
Good looks, boys. Good looks.
The Copperheads with a couple of good chances right there, not able to capitalize, and this break could be big for the Squirrels to get the chance to regroup.
2:26 remaining in the second period. We still have no score. Excellent chances. The goaltending has been a big part of it. Can't discount the forechecking efforts by both teams, especially come from the Squirrels this game. Tie up on the draw. It's going to be back to Coscarelli into the corner. Brooks Dove in a race with Jerry Luff. Pops up. Coscarelli trying to hang on, unable. Malmstrom tries a shot, save, rebound attempt, and no! The Copperheads were starting to celebrate. It looked like it was going to go, but it rolled wide. Comes back to the center line, shot, it's blocked, comes from Joe Petrolis. Along the boards, Brooks Dove with a great defensive effort, drops down, and he scores! Sneaks one through, Kevin Wars strikes first for the Copperheads.
Waters just kind of throws a backhand in front of the net. It just gets the bounce it needs to go in. That play, though, really got scored by Jerry Luff. He worked it off the half wall. Was able to find Waters in the short corner, and that's going to give the Copperheads a 1-0 lead to kick things off here with 1:46 to go in the second.
Now, if I heard correctly, I think they're actually going to credit the goal to Connor Malmstrom. Well, double check that, but in the meantime, Copperheads getting what matters, the first goal of the game. You gotta bring back to the goaltending effort by Tim Hickey, who has done a fantastic job in net. Who has not had a win this season, came in 0-4. And then goes down for the Copperheads. Will be playing on. Mike Rich tries to get one through, has room, holds on, still has no room to shoot. Goes back behind the net, now reverses, back to the corner, tries to center up, in the slot, attempt to clear, held in by Williams.
Hey, 1 minute! 1 minute!
Approaching the 1 minute mark, back behind the net, centering pass, nothing available, back to Ryan Wright, sends it down, around for Andrew Grainer. Picked up by a Copperhead over to Stock, but he will send it out of play, and a chance for the Squirrels on an offensive zone draw.
The Squirrels coming out of that gate, a good rebound by them, being able to control the play a little bit in this final 2 minutes of this period. We'll see if they can keep the pressure on here as we're getting close to the end of period 2.
On the draw for the Squirrels is Greener, shot and a save by Hickey as his performance continues to shine.
Copperhead's going to make a quick change. They're going to make that the full line. They're going to go with the top line on this defensive zone faceoff. 46.3 seconds to go.
46, boys.
Squirrels not going to change anything here as we still stay in the final minute of period number 2.
Well, after the number of icings that the Copperheads have taken, they're not going to take any chances. They're going to get a fresh line. A tie up on the draw. Goes back to Williams at the center line. Shot gets blocked by Greco. Turnaround shot saved by Hickey. Pops up in the air. And they score! Ryan Wright with the bat in, and the Squirrels tie the game at 1.
And a good follow by Ryan Wright on that one. Gets the first shot, sees it pop up in the air. A great first save by Hickey, but comes right to his stick. He's able to get it on it and put it home. And we're back to square with 35.1 left to go in period number 2. And once again, it's 1-1, and a good couple of shifts right after giving up that first goal by the Squirrels makes this a tie game.
Ryan Wright came into the game with only 1 goal. He had 7 assists. And gets a critical goal here, but look out here. Shot, look out! Oh! Just couldn't find the handle. Josh Greco in the slot, just out of his reach. 20 seconds left. Copperheads have it. Wide angle, centering pass, could not handle it. Shot going high of the net. Greco, centering pass blocked. Comes back with a shot off a body. And here comes Neff the other way. 5 seconds left. They'll just throw it to the corner. To give enough time. Shot wide of the net. And that is the end of a high energy period. We go to the second intermission, tied at 1. Ready for the third period. We are tied at 1, and yeah, the Copperheads goal was credited to Connor Malmstrom, which would be his first of the season. The Squirrels goal to Ryan Wright, who's been known to score, but has been mostly been a playmaker this season. Only came in with 1 goal. There's a quick shot saved by Wolf. Rebound attempt blocked. Back. And Mark Stock sends it all the way down, and it took a weird bounce off the side of the net. Back to Stock again, all the way down for Napurala. Trying to look for a wraparound, stuck in the feet of Wolf. Where is it? Pops out, comes back behind the net.
Go point!
Look for an opportunity, look for a rebound. Oh, yeah, keep that up there, and he saved by Wolf. Stretched out the leg, and here comes Steve Nato. Is forced to hold him now to Luke Jones. He'll try a shot, saved by Hickey.
Good, Jim.
Centering pass.
Who's got this guy?
Off a couple of bodies. Now goes back to the corner. For another option. Still stuck on there, battling it out. Mark Stock takes it for the Copperheads. Backhands it up. Off the ceiling, stays in the zone. Comes back. Jones was looking for Nito. Misses him. All the way to Joe Marshall.
Come on, Nat. Come on, Nat.
Pops up. It got stuck in the netting. And just long enough to get a whistle.
No, we have line one right now.
Couple of chances for both teams, and you really go into this third period, 1:16 in.
Line four, Nat.
Both the Copperheads and the Squirrels with a chance. Again, a couple of great saves by Wolf and Hickey, and really they have been the story of this game so far as they continue through period number 3.
As a reminder, the winner of this game moves on to face the Virginia Salty Crabs in the semifinal. Comes all the way down for Nick Severns. He'll just play it around. Looking for an option there, but Mike Rich gets there first. Forbes trying to break it up, but it's going to force an icing against the Squirrels.
So ball going to come back down into the Squirrels zone after that icing with the top line for the Copperheads on the deck right now. 8:24 to go in period number 3. As just barely an icing. They were just before the red line, but right now that's going to pin the Squirrels back out on the deck.
Won by the Copperheads. Here's Forbes with a shot. He scores! I didn't see if that got tipped on the way, but the original shot from James Forbes, and the Copperheads regain the lead.
They are going to credit that one. It'll be Forbes from Greco officially on the board. So those two again combining. That was one of the keys for this one from the Squirrels. You had to keep those two off the board. Forbes finally gets on there, 2-1, 8:18 to go.
Forbes entered with 10 goals and comes through again. 8:18 left in the third period.
Come on, Joe.
Greco. And offside, a couple of steps too far on the far boards.
Nick Severns had about 3.5 steps over the blue line, and it would have been a good play, a good 3-on-1 opportunity, but that's going to bring things back to the neutral zone now with 8:12 to go.
Neutral zone draw, won by the Squirrels. Press goes off to Rich.
Come on, Sherness.
Laying it across, trying to break it up.
Good, Joe.
Off the boards. Forbes across. Goes over to Greco, takes a bump from right. We'll drop it back. Still fighting for control. Severns will just throw it back down, and another icing against the Squirrels.
Now in the second period when the Squirrels had a ton of icing, Copperheads weren't able to capitalize. We'll see if they can do this again. Already getting one through this stretch, but that's the third icing in about the last minute or so. Still with the top line on the ice for the Copperheads right now.
The Squirrels have their top line out as well. You see Edgecombe and Reich out on the floor. And off the boards, shot going wide of the net. Hits the safety net, stays in play. Goes back, off the stick, Reich, stretch pass, finds Edgecombe. Edgecombe looking for Mike Rich. Couldn't quite get the handle on it. He'll try a shot. Couldn't get it off as it goes back behind the net. Now reverses around. Right. Tries to play back to the shot save. And the ball's loose in the slot. Back to Reich. Shot is blocked. Tries to go to Rich. Shot wide of the net.
Come on, guys.
Great defensive work by the Copperheads. The Squirrels hold it temporarily, but back to Brooks Dove at the center line, but the Copperheads get through.
Don't come too far.
For the Squirrels. Shot saved by Hickey. Juggles it, and he will hang on.
Guys,
Bit of a trouble by Hickey on that one just to keep this game 2-1 in favor of the Copperheads. But one thing to notice, yes, the Squirrels have had a lot of icings here in this third period, but when they do make that stretch pass work off the wall, it's been able to give them a chance every time. But again, Hickey's been strong for the challenge.
Came in at a 5.5 goal against average. Has only allowed one today. Shot goes wide off of Brian North.
fine.
He'll just clear it out over to Mike Schaefer. He'll just push it right
Get
back.
boards, Ryan, get boards.
I would like to see a lot more of the possession game by the Squirrels that we've seen in the first period.
Good, Ryan.
Taken down, but he will get the pass off. Back, Neff trying to play up to Brian North.
Ryan, quick, Ryan, quick,
Unable.
Ryan. Get hold, Ryan.
Copperheads clear out. Couple of interruptions, and it's Brian North runs into a roadblock. Benny Thompson there for the defense. He's got to watch the glove. Now gets it off, turns into a one-on-one. Now turns into 1 against 3. As he just did not have the support. Back from behind the goal line, up to Brian North. Tries to play up for Mike Cassetta, unable. 3 Copperheads right on top. There's just no support for the Squirrels. Along the far boards, and stretching up was looking for Connor Malmstrom, and it's going to turn into an icing as he just couldn't make it there in time.
Right idea, though, trying to get Malmstrom down. It would have been a breakaway opportunity if he was able to corral it off the pass from the off. But unfortunately, this will be icing, and the Copperheads will have to come all the way back. See if they can win this face-off now. Time's starting to tick away for the Squirrels, though. 5:29 left to go.
So it is enough time to get 1. That's all they need to get back in this game. Well, they put their first line back out there. See Ryan Reich on the draw for the Squirrels. He'll win it. Quick shot save by Hickey, and he'll hang on. And that will allow the Copperheads to make a change.
Good shot. You put Edgecombe right there at the top of the circle, and he's able to bury one right through. Gets to Hickey. Hickey making another good save, being on top of things. And Copperhead's able to get the change after that stoppage as well.
Trying to go for the quick draw again. Trying to drive the net. Nothing there. Edgecombe turns around, goes to the end boards. Oh, you got to watch that back area. That is Ryan Reich's signature area. As it comes back for the Copperheads. Squirrels forced offside. It's going to be Bill Evans with control. Plays off the boards. Tries to go for Jerry Luff.
Come on, Connor, get it!
And a poke check from Reich to open floor. It's going to be pushed back to Mark Williams. Lands in front of Edgecombe. If he can get a handle on it, he's being bodied off. Great work on the back check. Comes back around behind the net. Ryan Reich off the boards. Finds his way up to Mike Rich. Here they come with speed. With a shot. A low roller for Andrew Grainer. And it'll be a face-off in the Copperhead zone.
Good stop by the Copperheads on that odd man rush coming their way. As if the Squirrels go to the right, it would have been an opportunity on the right side to Hickey's left side. But it's going to result in Hickey being able to cover up. And now with 4:32 left to go, still 2-1 Copperheads.
Line number 2 coming out for the Squirrels. Jeremy Ritter has Steve Nato in the slot waiting, but it's not going to work out, but they will have another chance with an icing. You know he's got eyes for Nato, who was sitting there waiting in the slot. And they're opting to switch over to the left face-off circle. So that gives an opening for Chris Young, or maybe even Ethan Giangreco. And they lose the draw.
Yeah, Joe!
But broken up is Ritter. Draws it back. Nato with a shot. Saved by Hickey!
Nato from just outside the blue line with a good blast, and Hickey just getting on top of it at the last second again. Both goaltenders playing extremely well in this game, and we're going to set up the exact same situation off the face-off here for the Squirrels.
Let's go now. Yes, now.
Tie up. Copperhead's trying to get on top.
That's good stick.
Almost had something for Chris Young, but he whiffs the ball. Held at the line.
Stay out here.
Giangreco with a shot blocked. Could turn into a break should he have enough speed, but he doesn't. Bodied off the ball. Ritter. Back to Nato. He'll try a shot blocked. That's the other way.
Good, a little bit.
The back check still trying to get to work, but John Burns breaks through into the Squirrel zone. Joe Marshall tries a shot, blocked. Oh, and lost his footing. Yeah, gets an opening shot, blocked. Rebound attempt, goes across, nothing there. Shot, goes behind the net, looking for a wraparound backhand net. Tries to get shot, saved by Wolf.
And the Squirrels almost giving one away there off the turnover. A couple of good chances in front, both by Sean Burns and Joe Marshall with 3:23 left to go. But they keep the offensive faceoff. And now Copperheads may look just to possess a little bit more as time's starting to tick away here in the third period.
That would have been a backbreaker had that gone in. And it started with a blowout in front of the Squirrels bench. As Copperheads load up, shot, going wide, rebound attempt, can't get it off. I think he had an opening, but decided on the pass.
Nice play, Seth. Come on, Joe.
Now chance shot, blocker save. With 3 minutes left in the third. Being tied up for a moment, the Squirrels forced a turnover. One-on-one with Edgecombe. Edgecombe towards the outside by Marshall. Centering pass. Gets Rich. Shot blocked. Still in the slot. Edgecombe with a shot blocked. And the safety screen stays in. Mike Rich behind the net. Centering pass to Greener. Goes over. Back to Greener again. Shot. Saved by Hickey. Over to James Forbes held in. Greener trying to hang on. Unable. 2-on-1. Going across so wide open. James Forbes shot. Yankee doodle day. Save. Right going down. Rebound attempt. Off of Greener. A couple of quality chances. No ice here as it's tipped. 2 minutes left. We'll keep an eye on Wolf. Only a 1-goal game. Edgecombe back behind the net, center pass. There's a backhand save. There was another shot from Corelli. It's blocked. Back around the board. And the net is empty. 6-on-5. Squirrels keep it in. They're trying to stack the line. They got Williams as the makeshift goalie, but he won't have to do anything as that's an icing against the Copperheads.
So this will be an offensive zone face-off for the Squirrels coming your way. 1:23 to go, 6-on-5. But I want to go back to about a couple of minutes ago. Joe Petrelise in front of the net, saving a goal with his stick. What would have been a 2-on-1 opportunity, and he's the one that was able to clear it out of the zone. A really good shift by Petrelise, and it keeps this a 2-1 game with a minute 23 to go.
And as expected, the Squirrels are going to call their timeout. With 83 seconds left potentially in regulation. So now we agree that the Squirrels have had quite a good game despite the scoreboard, but what is it that they need to turn things around?
I thought it was going to be a little bit lighter.
They just got to keep shooting at the net, get their top guys. You saw numerous chances from the slot area, a couple of chances, and that really almost went through. And Hickey's been really good. We've said that a number of times in this one, and he's really been the difference in this game because the amount of scoring chances the Squirrels had is there. Also, the Copperheads have made some really good defensive plays. We talk about Petrelise, that 2-on-1. He doesn't get his stick there. It's probably 2-2.
Well, as expected, the Squirrels are going to keep their top line out there. But now they're trying to decide who's going to be the extra attacker. They're going to send Ryan Wright.
He's going to take the face-off, too.
So they got Rich, Edgecombe as options for the shot. They also have Luke Jones in the slot.
Guys, be ready. I told them to change.
High up. And the Copperheads attempted to clear, kept in by Williams. He'll try a shot, deflected. Wide open shot, saved by Hickey. Still loose. Right on top of the ball.
Guys, lock up. Stay here.
Goes into the corner. Going across. Nothing there. It's a missed pass. The clock will continue to run. 1 minute left.
Good job, guys. Oh, good job.
The Copperheads make a full change. Attempted clear fails. Back over to Ryan Reich.
Good ball.
We batted out, but it will be an icing against the Copperheads with 48 seconds left.
Greco with a good bat just to get it out of harm's way in that situation on the 6 on 5. Thinks it might have been touched on that one, but they're going to have to face off into the center defensive
Empty,
zone.
boys,
Either way.
empty.
I think
Go,
you're going to see the
fellas.
same thing set up. If they can win, Wright can win this face-off. You got Edgecombe sitting at the top of the circle, looking to try to get one past Hickey.
Well, they're now switching out Jones with Ritter. So that's another high-quality shooter in the slot. And their opponent gets the water bottle by Hickey is on the floor, so they got to clear that out. All that does is give the Copperheads a few extra seconds of rest. It's a quick shot in, save with the mask. Hits the ceiling. That's advantageous for the Copperheads. They get it out. 40 seconds left. Spins around and over to Mike Rich. They're forced off. They tag up. Oh no, they don't. Ritter was a step too early, and it's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone.
Let's go, boys.
Just a
30.
step in that situation is now 31 seconds left to go in the game. We'll see what changes they make here. Squirrels were trying to make a change on the last one, but
Let's go.
Schaefer's going to come off.
I'm game. I'm game. I'm game.
That'll set things back up as we have the face-off.
They're now putting NATO on the floor. Shot save, and Hickey's just going to take the draw with 24 seconds left.
Another offensive zone face-off. I think in this one, it's not broke, don't try to fix it. Edgecombe's had a couple really good chances from that top. They can do it again. He's got a big important in this situation, although Hickey has, again, been very good in this game.
25.
Still has the options of Rich, Edgecombe, but Wright's going to take it himself, backhand behind the net. 17 seconds left. Pops out, goes back around to the corner. 12 seconds left. And he's going to tap it toward the empty net. Oh, and he did not beat the icing. The Squirrels will live for at least one more play.
Went all the way back on that one, and timeout is going to be called by Brown, and a very, very smart timeout.
Josh,
Just
did
to
you
save things
shit
a little
before
bit,
this game?
especially
Hey,
after the sprint
where
that
was
Greco
the
just
shot?
had. But now with 5.7 seconds
Where's the
left,
third
I need
gear?
full body
you're
extension.
going to have a face-off in the Copperhead
Full
zone,
body
and
Let's go,
I think everybody at the XL Sports World knows that this face-off is going to go if they can win, if the Squirrels can win.
Well, they got time for at least one shot, maybe two, if they can get a rebound. Well, the Copperheads, I would have to think that their message is just protect the net. We'll see if they decide to stack the slots,
Here we go, Josh.
because they just need to hang on for just 5 more seconds before they have a meeting with the Salty Crabs. And the Squirrels are going to keep the same line out.
Actually, they're going to move NATO to the top of the circle here off his face-off instead of Edgecombe.
And he has to win this draw. He does it. 2 seconds left. This game is over. The Copperheads will advance to the semifinal to face the Virginia Salty Crabs.
What a game by the Copperheads as they hold on to win 2-1. But it's a very short break, just about an hour, and they're back on for the semifinal against the top-seeded Salty Crabs. But a good win for them, and well, they broke the old adage of it's tough to beat a team 3 times in one season. But a good win by the Salty Crabs, and it's led by Tim Hickey in this one, no question about it.
It's Tim Hickey, the top performer of this game, only allowing 1 goal. Fantastic effort, especially from the Squirrels. They've done a fantastic job with defense and with John Wolf. He's done a fantastic job this game, but in the end, the Copperheads advance to the semifinal with a 2-1 win over the Oak City Squirrels.